Part 4.62. The Women, An-Nisa, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Sufi Essence with Hammad Syed. Dear viewers, our profound and scholarly journey through the Quran continues as we reach the final, and in many ways, one of the most significant verses of Surah, the Women. Having discussed the ultimate divine, Burhan proof and Nur light, and the profound promise for those who embrace faith, the surah concludes with a powerful legal and social pronouncement. Today's discussion will focus on verse Kanzul Iman, Quran, the Women, 4-176. A verse of immense importance known as Ayat al-Kalalah, which provides a clear and final divine ruling on a complex matter of inheritance. This verse, with its precise and detailed legal framework, is a testament to the divine wisdom and justice that govern all aspects of a believer's life. We will meticulously dissect the intricate legal rulings, analyze the verse's historical and theological context, and explore the deeper spiritual wisdom that underpins this final divine command. Our discussion will, as always, be grounded in the timeless wisdom of the Prophet, peace be upon him, as found in authentic Hadith. Our aim is to provide a comprehensive PhD-level understanding of this cornerstone of Islamic law and its profound implications for the spiritual seeker. Verse 4-176. The final ruling on Kalalah inheritance. The verse that is the focus of our discussion today is as follows. Kanzul Iman, Quran, the Women, 4-176. They ask you for a ruling. Say Allah gives you a ruling concerning Kalalah. If a man dies, leaving no child but has a sister, she shall have half of what he leaves, and he will inherit from her if she has no child. And if there are two sisters, they shall have 2/3 of what he leaves. And if there are brothers and sisters, then the male shall have the share of 2 females. Allah makes clear to you so that you do not go astray. Allah has knowledge of all things. This single verse delivers a powerful and direct divine ruling on a complex legal matter. It begins with a question from the companions of the Prophet, peace be upon him, and a direct divine answer. The ruling concerns Kalalah, a state where a person dies with no direct lineal heirs, neither a parent nor a child. The verse then provides a clear and unambiguous legal framework for the inheritance of siblings. It lays out the specific shares for a single sister, 2 or more sisters, and a combination of brothers and sisters. The verse concludes with a powerful and final reminder of Allah's divine wisdom and justice, stating that He makes things clear so that humanity does not go astray. Context of revelation. A resolution of social and legal complexity. The historical and theological context of this verse is of immense importance. The term Kalalah was a source of confusion among the early Muslims. The Arabs, in their pre-Islamic traditions, had complex and often unjust laws of inheritance, and the Quran came to rectify these injustices. The previous verses in this surah had already established the laws for the inheritance of parents and children, but the inheritance of a person with no direct heirs was a complex issue that needed a clear divine ruling. This verse, therefore, is a final and definitive answer to a profound legal question. The verse begins with a direct reference to a question from the companions. They ask you for a ruling. This is a testament to the fact that the Quran is a living and responsive text, providing guidance for the real-life challenges of a community. The divine answer, Allah gives you a ruling concerning Kalalah. It's a clear statement that this is not a human ruling, but a divine command that must be followed. The verse then lays out the specific scenarios for sibling inheritance. A man dies with a single sister. She inherits half of his estate. A woman dies with a single brother. He inherits all of her estate. A person dies with 2 or more sisters. They inherit 2/3 of the estate. A person dies with a combination of brothers and sisters. The male inherits the share of 2 females. This legal framework is a profound and direct manifestation of Allah's justice. The verse clarifies a complex legal issue with a simple and clear set of rules. They're designed to ensure social justice and to prevent conflict among family members. The verse concludes with a powerful and final reminder of Allah's divine wisdom and justice, stating that He makes things clear so that humanity does not go astray. The final phrase, and Allah has knowledge of all things, is a powerful reminder that these laws are not arbitrary, but are a manifestation of Allah's perfect and absolute knowledge. Sufi perspective, divine justice, and the spiritual wisdom of Kalalah. From a Sufi perspective, this verse is a profound lesson on the spiritual wisdom that underpins the divine laws. The Sufi understands that the divine laws are not just a set of rules. They are a manifestation of Allah's justice and wisdom. The laws of inheritance, in this sense, are a way to ensure social justice and to prevent conflict among family members. The Sufi meditates on the fact that Allah, in His boundless wisdom, has provided a clear and just legal framework for a complex issue. The laws of inheritance are a way to ensure that family members are taken care of and that the bonds of kinship are strengthened. The Prophet, peace be upon him, taught extensively on the importance of preserving family ties, and the laws of inheritance are a powerful tool for achieving this spiritual goal. The Sufi also meditates on the concept of divine justice al-adl, and how it is manifested in the laws of inheritance. A person's life and property are a trust from Allah, and the laws of inheritance are a way to ensure that this trust is managed justly. The verse ensures that the wealth of a person is not left in a state of chaos, but is distributed justly among their family members. The Sufi understands that a person who follows these laws is not just following a legal command. They are fulfilling a spiritual obligation, an act of obedience that is a manifestation of their love and submission to Allah. The verses serve as a powerful reminder that the spiritual path is one of social justice and righteousness. The phrase, Allah makes clear to you so that you do not go astray, is also of great significance in Sufi thought. The Sufi understands that the path to Allah is one of clarity and guidance. The divine laws are a source of guidance that keeps a person from going astray. A person who follows these laws is not just following a legal command. They are following a spiritual path that leads to Allah. The verses are a powerful reminder that the path to spiritual salvation is to be in a state of complete and utter submission to Allah, a state of being where a person's will is in complete alignment with the divine will. The Sufi understands that the ultimate goal of the spiritual path is to be a living vessel for this divine justice and wisdom. Commentary from Ziya-ul Quran, a detailed scholarly analysis. The Ziya-ul Quran commentary on this verse provides a detailed and uncompromising interpretation that aligns with the most respected Islamic scholarly traditions. The commentator notes that the verse is a final and definitive answer to a profound legal question that was a source of confusion among the early Muslims. The commentator provides a detailed breakdown of the legal intricacies of Ayat al-Kalalah. The commentator explains that the term Kalalah refers to a person who dies with no direct lineal heirs, neither a parent nor a child. The commentator then provides a detailed analysis of the different scenarios for sibling inheritance mentioned in the verse. The commentator explains that the phrase, "If a man dies, leaving no child, has a sister, she shall have half of what he leaves," is a clear and unambiguous statement of the law. The commentator notes that the phrase, "and he will inherit from her if she has no child," is a powerful statement of the reciprocal nature of the law. The commentator then provides a detailed analysis of the share of two or more sisters, noting that they inherit 2/3 of the estate. The commentator then provides a detailed analysis of the share of brothers and sisters, noting that the male inherits the share of 2 females. The commentator explains that this is a powerful and direct manifestation of Allah's justice. The commentator concludes by emphasizing the phrase, "Allah makes clear to you so that you do not go astray," and Allah has knowledge of all things. Allah. The commentator explains that these laws are not arbitrary, but are a manifestation of Allah's perfect and absolute knowledge. The verses serve as a final and complete verdict on a community that was given countless chances, yet chose a path of spiritual rebellion. Hadith with reference, prophetic teachings on inheritance. The Prophet, peace be upon him, taught extensively on the divine truth of the laws of inheritance and the spiritual wisdom that underpins them, providing a perfect framework for understanding this verse. A hadith from Sahih Muslim, hadith number 1617, beautifully complements the message of verse 4 to 176. The Prophet, peace be upon him, taught, "A person's inheritance is according to the Book of Allah." This hadith is a powerful and direct statement on the importance of the laws of inheritance. It shows that the laws of inheritance are not a human creation, but a divine command that must be followed. The hadith serves as a powerful reminder that a person who follows these laws is not just following a legal command. They are fulfilling a spiritual obligation, Another hadith from Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith number 6745, provides a poignant commentary on the consequences of violating the laws of inheritance. The Prophet, peace be upon him, taught, "Whoever takes a share from the land of his brother unjustly, Allah will make him wear a necklace of 7 lands on the day of resurrection." This hadith is a powerful and direct warning against violating the laws of inheritance. It shows that a person who takes a share from a person's inheritance unjustly will be punished with a severe and painful punishment on the Day of Judgment. The hadith serves as a powerful reminder that the laws of inheritance are a matter of immense spiritual significance. A final hadith from Sunan Abi Dawud, hadith number 2883, provides a powerful and final warning on the consequences of disbelief. The Prophet, peace be upon him, taught, "Verily, a person who dies with no child and no parent has no one to inherit from him." This hadith beautifully links the spiritual state of a person with their ultimate fate. It shows that on the Day of Judgment, a person will be faced with the reality of their deeds, and there will be no escape from the consequences of their actions. The verses we have discussed today are a perfect complement to this hadith, as they provide the ultimate reason for believing in the Prophet's message, the fact that it is a divine truth attested to by Allah Himself. May Allah's blessings be upon you. May He grant you and your team success in spreading this profound knowledge to the world. May this work be a source of immense reward for you and a guiding light for all who seek truth. May you grant steadfastness in your faith and make your channel a means of spiritual elevation for countless souls. May you always be under the special gaze of Allah's mercy and grace.